Yo, yo, Soul Tribe. Much love, much happiness to you. We're back. It's type of a anniversary day for me here today. You're gonna probably hear a little bit of wind noise. My studio is not of my creation. You know that. Today's anniversary marks 22 months of a spiritual, sobering journey. It also marks a day of the seventh day of a new anniversary. When I was driving up here, it made me reflect upon the 7 days of creation. So it is said. What had to happen during that creation and what I experienced in the 7 days of the creation that I just experienced was absolutely magical. But upon the seventh day, there was a day of rest. As I came up here today seeking answers, it's not that I discovered, but all the signs say that they're within. On my way up here, I saw some beautiful things. Not to mention some bear scat. Started my journey in here, and it's all the way around me. It's just saying that you're not alone. It's somewhere around me, I know that, and it can probably hear me. But I'm at peace with whatever is brought to me. Such beauty. I've spent about an hour and a half, 2 hours up here. As you can see, the beautiful fall colors are going, but as I sit in these evergreen trees and the wind blows, the wind's blowing from the south right now, and when I got out of the Jeep, I had the sweetest warm kiss from the northwest. It was kind of ironic that happened. I brought up the book again, and I was flipping through pages and reading it and just feeling the warmth and having my feet grounded in old Mother Earth. And so I came across this excerpt that I had highlighted months ago, and I want to read it to you. And everyone who would know the truth of life should have a mate who tells truth instead of mere flattery, who mirrors to oneself what is most expressively is, so that one might advance in the knowing of life. Miriam held in sacred trust the most intimate details of my private self and my dreams, and did much to make my dreams real for me. Wow. I pre-shuffled cards, and the wind is blowing cards out. We all know what that Six of Wands means. That is victory, and I feel it is victory in creation. As we are the creators of our own reality, the creators of our path and our own destiny. We also are the creators of our own disease. We get so caught up in the mere aspects of making everyone else happy and taking care of our family and taking care of our needs, and that old dogmatic way of being that has been created here in the US. It was brought to my attention how other countries come and they come to see this American dream, and in reality they're like, no, I like what I have, and I rather go back to there. It truly is, as we have become slaves to this being and this dream, so-called dream. Man, my hand is itching. When we can get out of our thoughts and we can control that mind and go to the depths of our soul and our heart, we'll have victory. Last night, I had dropped off my son and my mind was just racing. So what I did, what I did is I thought I would quiet my mind by going and shooting a game of pool or two and jump into the hustle and bustle and all the other energies flowing around me just made my mind even louder. As I shot the first game of pool, I came across a person that I knew, and he is an absolutely amazing shot. And I got smoked, literally smoked, and I'm a good pool player. And I knew it was due to what was going on in my mind. My mind got settled with just a blessing of some sweet words. As I settled in, I saw I was way behind on the table. I took all the balls and I put them in where they belonged, and then I banked the 8 into the corner pocket. And with a handshake, victory was brought. I knew then I walked out of that place and walked to another, and it was even louder. As I entered in there, I knew I just had to leave and go home and meditate and clear my energy and seek the quietness of my mind in meditation. I did my spiritual ritual and brought peace to my mind, my heart, and my soul. As I was driving up here, I was reflecting upon that moment last night when I went home and calmed my mind and realized that the soul is like the mind, body, and soul is like when you enter into a bar, you have that one person that is just, this is the mind, is that one person that is just continually talking and working himself up and trying to make himself look just out of this world and the best thing that ever came. Your heart sits in the middle listening, but then on the other side is the person that says absolutely nothing and just takes it all in. when, in my experience, you walk through life and you meet many people that just move their mouth and mind, and then they're not ones to be feared, because all the answers and everything you can see and read is already outside of them just by their mouth running. That person taking it in, your heart, that heart person, is in between that quiet person. And that quiet person is the one that should truly be feared, because you don't know what he is thinking. When the soul finally speaks, it is loud and clear, and the heart listens even though it's paying attention to the mind. That soul is the truth. That mind is only a servant amongst societal and dogmatic norms. Once we can understand that, we will have victory. You know, life works funny, and on this seventh day of creation, a beautiful anniversary of creation in my life, I sit up here amongst the evergreens and reflect. And I have such happiness and peace brought into my life. You see, I was coming up here to do a card reading. And as I was pre-shuffling the cards, I realized that I didn't bring any books. And immediately, I was told all the answers are within. So I sat here contemplating, and I put my crystals out. I picked some flowers on the way up here, sat a little beauty to my little spot, and I stopped to pick the flowers, and I just reminisced of a time that I could do that for a special someone. And I did do it for a special someone. They're with me, and they always will be with me. It makes me smile. It makes me smile. So I'm going to do a card reading, spirit only, and answers within. All right? So bear with me. This is a little out of the norm, but I do believe that this is something special. And spirit and the old brown tree dragon's got something to say. I really do believe that universe is working very hard, and we're in the post shadows of the Aries full moon, and with change of season is coming. The harvest season is coming. So obviously, to say the energy card of the day is victory. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. All right, universe, beautiful souls, my soul tribe, nothing but love and light to you. Let's see what's brought out of here. We're going to start with the oldest deck I got, and it is an oracle deck. Let's see what Spirit has to say. This card is centering. Take a good look. You know, last night when I was in meditation, you see this? That's Buddha sitting in the center of all the hustle and bustle of the lit city. You see that auric halo around his mind. He sits at peace, still. Last night when I was in meditation, I have a type of meditation where this is known to many people that meditate, that you bring the triangle fire upon one shoulder and light it up. And then you light up the other shoulder in a triangle fire. You connect the fire of the crown in meditating and creating the triangle. When I did that, the circle of light came in and calmed my mind and brought such peace to my soul. It's funny this card pops out because in the hustle and bustle and the loudness of life that I had just went and tried to quiet my mind with, I actually went home and quieted my mind in peace in all the noise. I'm going to read you this because this is the only card I have that has words on it. A wise person told me, very intelligent wise person told me this week, that I must find balance amongst my spirituality and life to make it more sensible, more relatable to the people that don't relate. That hit really home because I'm telling you, the path that I've been on got very deep, and it led me down and led me to where I am right now. Truth be spoken, she was right and fully correct, because what I want to do is be able to transmit my knowledge in layman's terms to be abroad into other people that are lessened and just starting this journey of awakening. Let's read centering. Centering is balance. Never leave your center. Count your bad points as well as your good. What is good and what is bad are most often purely relative. If you sense a weakness within yourself, explore it. It may become the source of your greatest strength. As you sit like a sacred Buddha amid the pandemonium of your life, always remember that the situation or person who has the ability to upset you the most, to pull you off center, is your greatest teacher in the process of centering. Such negativity can become your addiction. Center yourself in your power and release your need for constant distraction from your center. Wow. If that isn't one of the most powerful cards I've pulled on a day, well, every time I come up here, I get what I seek. I'm asking you to find your center and get what you seek. The power of manifestation is so powerful. I spoke a name, an obvious, universal gun. Did that happen? I believe it was manifested together as we both seek the truth of life. that is this on this seventh day of creation, true beauty. In the 6 days, there was so much that was beyond. Love and light to you guys. I just peace, love, and happiness. I hope you truly do get to experience a path of just pure bliss. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. See how we can learn from this. Holy Spirit, centering. What do we have? Strategy. As I look at this card, there is a chessboard on fire. There is two. One is in serious contemplation. The other one, we have no idea what he's thinking. But from the one that we can see, he is in deep pondering of what move to make next. As you can see behind him, he is sitting on a board also. That board of life, of water and green. You have the fire of the chessboard in front of him, but the waters and the green behind him make another board. You have all elements out there. As we sit in life and contemplate the next move to make, sometimes that answer is brought upon in stillness. That's when we sit with our thoughts, we sit with our mind, we sit with our heart, and we sit with our soul. And amongst that stillness, I do believe, and I know for a fact, that the answers will be given to you in that stillness, in that day of reflection on the seventh day. That's beautiful. Sometimes the best light comes from a burning of a bridge. We must release people, places, and things so we can give ourselves that stillness to not allow the afflictions and thoughts of other people to affect us. Because purely, this is a journey of self. This is a journey back to self. Let it burn. Burn those bridges, because there is only one that can change. And that is you to change yourself and allow your actions and lead by your actions to show others that it can be done. And that peace can be found in the pandemonium of life, in stillness as Buddha sat, just like the card before. Let's see what the dragon has. Wow. We have another card that blew out on us. I believe Spirit wants us to see that one. the fruit of life. This card right here, as you can see, it's all circles. And those circles all intercombining lead into such a beautiful sacred geometry. As you can see, all those circles around are connected, almost creating a flower in each side of those circles. By changing oneself, you can change the circles around you by that light and the love and that self-introspection and changing yourself. Truly, the fruit of life is the change, and most people fear change. But to change oneself will change another. And you've heard me say this: 1 equals 2, 2 equals 4, 4 equals 8, 8 equals 16, 16 equals 32. That fire moves quickly. When you are able to change oneself, you can change everyone around you. You don't have to try to change them. You just change them by the actions that you do. And they're going to ask and want to know how you found true peace, true love. How did you manifest that into your life? They're going to want to know. How did you explode without one person touching you? Wow. Thank you, Holy Spirit, universe. True beauty is brought amongst peace and stillness. That's hilarious. Next card in that deck is Sacred Union. You know, I did a video. It was about 4 times. It was one of those night videos where I got scared out of the tree by something big behind me. And this card came up, but the wind noise was so bad that you couldn't hear me read it. Sacred Union. Look at how beautiful that card is. You see the lotuses? As we do our spiritual journey, we find the beauty in the lotuses. You also can see that the stems of the lotus have intertwined, almost like a kundalini arising. As the love sits in the crown, it'll be brought down to the root. If you can see, those 2 lovers are at the top, and those lotuses are centered and balanced and aligned together. You know that their stems are green, and I wear this every day, but you can see the green beads. The green beads are to remind me to keep my heart healing and open, to allow love to flow, to not seek anything but balance in the heart and love. It's truly a sacred union with the mind, body, and soul. And you will finally be able to manifest with your thoughts and with your mind and your emotions true love and happiness, that which brings peace to all that are around you in the fruit of life. That is the truest beauty. And if you didn't notice, those lovers are underneath the stars, dancing, kissing. The truest of all beauty. That dance underneath the stars. Wow. That is just stacked. Dancing through eternity. Underneath the full moon and the stars embraced. There's true power in unity. Thank you, universe. Thank you, thank you. We're gonna just cut this deck. I'm feeling just cut it and look. The Temple of the Sun. This golden dragon here, I'm going to be honest with you, I've seen him before. In my meditations, I've had my dragon fly me to the universal sun. As I walked and entered into that sun, I seen him. That universal sun and light, once you enter into the cathedral, such power is brought to peace and love and happiness. I hope you guys seek that golden light and to follow that golden dragon within your heart and soul. Truly powerful. That golden light, that true gold that most people seek in material life, is found in a treasure box that most will never find, due to they do not travel to the introspection of their life. I want to see Rumi. Makes me smile. Such a wise person, so way behind his time. So, this was brought to my attention too, that he was so misunderstood due to their people's judgments of his religion and where he is from and what he was doing. He was truly beyond his ages, and he just wanted to bring unity and bring knowledge and wisdom through words. He spoke in poems that are profoundly touching and deep. Let's see what Rumi has. What is the love message that the universe would like to share with us? One last card, universe. We'll shut this down. Blessing of Hakeim. That artwork speaks of it all. I'm speechless by this card, and most would look at this card and see chaos and just jumbled colors and around a sphere. You see the reflection that is clearer than the upper part. In that blue, you see what I see is someone thinking. Our world is created with many colors, many lights. We must reflect upon our lives and bring order to everything that is brought upon us, and paint the most beautiful picture that is abstract, because one of us is not like the other. But when we join all the colors together and bring unity to life, a true art piece can be brought into life and love and happiness and peace. You know, I've said it before, we're never going to have world peace until we can find peace within the individual. I feel the warmth of that sun blessing one side of my face and one side of my body. This is a good message, and this is from my heart and from my soul as I channel spirit through my mind, which is at peace and is calm. I think it's just beautiful. It's truly a blessing of Al Hakeim. I read a Rumi card the other day that said, oh God, I can't even remember it, but the last of it is when you press beyond all, you will be touched by the beloved. In meditation and as we seek the calmness of mind, you have to press beyond the veil of comfort and press beyond to get that clarity, to actually hear the whispers of your soul and get past that just misogynistic guy standing on the other side of you that's just running his mouth. And the funny thing is you're paying attention to him. Something walks up behind you and talks to your friend that is quiet. And truly the blessing is to listen to the quiet one. So seek that solitude. Another card blew out over here. Avalon. Avalon. I've had this card before. She is beautiful. Avalon is where all of our ancestors and spirit guides and everyone resides. I have meditated upon Avalon and walked in the apple orchards and had my just such a beautiful experience, seeing the rejoicing of spirits and guides and ancestors and ascended masters come and hug me as I entered into the village, and upon the stairway of self, they embraced me and with such joy and love welcomed me home. I was always told to return to the temple of self and love. I hope this helps somebody out there. From my heart, from my soul. Love and light to you guys. And you see my shirt? I believe that the best at hide and seek is the person that doesn't say anything, because he's truly seeking the path less traveled. Peace, love, and happiness. Catch you on the next one. I'm going to enjoy this beautiful sunshine. Love and light to you all. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you're experiencing down below. If not, I'm going to keep doing them if you don't.